Hello, Mike Colson from Medicare Insurance Counselors. We're going to continue our series of videos on Medicare Part D prescription program, the prescription plans. As mentioned in previous videos, you know that I have issues with the way Part D works. This video is going to specifically discuss drug restrictions. There are 3 drug restrictions that can come into play and alter your ability to get your drugs with the corresponding copay that you'd be expected to pay. The first one we'll discuss is quantity limits, QL for short, that's the acronym. With quantity limits, the company limits the number of pills that you can take with that particular med. Now, for example, most meds, the quantity that is prescribed is 1 per day. That's by far and away the most common. Secondly, some people have meds that require that they take it twice a day. Fairly common there. Once you get above 2, it becomes very infrequent. 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of meds that are prescribed at that level are very, very few and far between. Now, the companies will limit the quantity on some of your medications. So if you see that little abbreviation, QL, after any of your meds, when you might be doing your shopping on Medicare's website, that's medicare.gov, and you would find what's called the Medicare Plan Finder. If you see that little symbol, QL, that means that you have a quantity limit with that plan. And if you just click on the little QL, it'll tell you what the limit is. So if you're taking 2 and the quantity limit is 1, then that means you're going to get half your meds filled, or whatever the numbers may work out to be. Generally speaking, this is not a big deal, and it's been our experience that it doesn't really affect our clients and their ability to get their meds. However, it can happen. I'm just telling you that most times it's not an issue. The next one is prior authorization, also called PA for short. With prior authorization, doctor has to get information to the company as to why he feels or she feels that you need to take this med. So what happens is the pharmacy will contact the doctor's office, and the information is gotten from the doctor, and then it's passed on to the pharmacist in turn to the company. And then the company makes a determination that yes, it will be covered, or no, it isn't. I want to make a point here. The company has the option to refuse coverage on a prior authorization. Generally speaking, it doesn't happen. Most times when the doctor gives the information to the company, they just go ahead and approve it. But I do want to point out that it does. The company does have the option to refuse coverage for that drug. Now, the third drug restriction, and this is the big one. This one you need to pay attention to. It's called step therapy, or ST for short. With step therapy, there's another drug. Now, it could be a generic drug, but much more likely it's a different drug in the same family of drugs based on the condition that you're treating. This other drug is less expensive. The company wants you to try this other drug. If it works, then you continue to take this other drug. If it doesn't work, then you step up, hence the name step therapy. You step up to the drug that was originally prescribed to you. Now, this one many times presents a hassle for you. So what will happen is you will get the initial drug for the first month when the plan starts. You'll get it for the first month at the corresponding copay. In the meantime, this change in drugs has to occur. So the doctor is going to be contacted, and the doctor is going to tell the pharmacy what the new drug is that you are to try. Once you try it for a space of time, a month or 2, then you get back to the doctor and you discuss how it worked. It either worked or it didn't. If it works, then you continue to take it and everybody's happy. If it doesn't work, now here's where the rub may come in. If it doesn't work, then that information is sent back to the company, and the insurance company again makes a determination that yes, they will cover it, or no, they won't. Now, with both prior authorization and step therapy, if the company says no, you have the option to appeal it. I'm going to suggest to you that that would be the equivalent of attempting to fight City Hall. Yes, you can try, and yes, you may win, but I'm going to suggest to you that most times you're simply spinning your wheels. So therefore, if you have a prior authorization or a step therapy requirement on one of your meds before you buy the plan, I'm going to suggest that you may consider purchasing another plan, even if it means that you end up spending more money out of pocket with that other plan, assuming that that other plan does not have a prior authorization or a step therapy on any of your meds. All of this is described in much more detail in my ebook, Imagine Understanding Your Medicare Insurance Options. If you have it, it is discussed in Chapter 3 under Part D. If you don't have it, it is available in the Amazon Kindle bookstore. It retails for $4.99. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank you for joining us.